Welcome to Worldwide Business. I'm Kathy Ireland. Staying healthy is a priority, and many turn to dietary supplements to complement a healthy diet and exercise as part of a complete wellness strategy. However, it is a challenging time for customers desiring quality products that are honest about what they contain and what they promise for results. Countering this and standing out in the industry is U.S. Doctors Clinical. Brad Buchholz and Dr. John Hahn are here to discuss how investments in quality ingredients, manufacturing, infrastructure, and most importantly, clinical research ensures that their products are above board. Welcome to you both.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us here, Kathy.
Thank you. Brad, as an experienced 15-year veteran in the dietary supplemental industry, I know you've heard a lot of true and false claims. So how can customers manage through this when they're trying to figure out what actually works?
So what has happened in the industry is so many companies have come in and have offered products that kind of mislead the consumer. My company, U.S. Doctors Clinical, is focused on putting together formulations that use the very best research, the very best raw materials. That way we know that the products that we're offering to the community are exactly what they're looking for.
John, as a doctor on the advisory board, what do you see that's unique in regard to U.S. Doctors Clinical?
U.S. Doctors Clinical is unique in the respect that all of the products are recommended by doctors, and the majority of the formulas are developed by practicing physicians and are clinically tested in a scientific double-blind placebo-controlled study, and these results are being reported in peer-reviewed medical journals.
Today's consumers are flooded with advertisements for the latest and greatest in pharmaceuticals and products that claim to be the cure-all. So how do we know which products are right for us and which ones will actually work to alleviate our ailments? To answer those questions, we took a closer look at Arthro-7 by U.S. Doctors Clinical.
I've been asked to be on the medical advisory board for U.S. Doctors Clinical, and they have some unique products that are formulated and researched by practicing doctors who have used these products on patients successfully over the number of years. U.S. Doctors Clinical uses the finest premium ingredients that are sourced from all over the world to put together a integrated product that works as a whole formula, and that's how it's been clinically tested, as a whole formula, which makes U.S. Doctors Clinical very unique in the industry. It does not contain any drugs, no gluten, and no shellfish, which makes it a safe alternative for people who have shellfish allergies. We have shown that U.S. Doctors Clinical's Arthro-7 has given positive effects, positive benefits to consumers and patients of mine within a 2-week period.
U.S. Doctors Clinical not only partners with people who share their culture of quality, but also invests heavily in research and manufactures their products with the most extensive third-party certified manufacturer in the industry. Arthro-7 is manufactured following good manufacturing practices standards in an FDA-registered facility based in California. This unique, comprehensive formula is clinically proven to ensure that all the ingredients work together in perfect harmony. Within the first 2 weeks of a clinical study, volunteers taking Arthro-7 reported improvements in joint comfort, reduced swelling and stiffness, and other improvements to joint mobility.
I had problems with my knees and hips, mainly going up and down stairs. I love to walk, and that was preventing that, so that's why I started taking Arthro-7. A few weeks after taking Arthro-7, the problem just vanished. From that point on, I've never let it go. I've been taking Arthro-7 for 8 to 10 years. Well, I can say that Arthro-7 changed my life in a way that I can move freely. I don't have to worry about my knees giving out or not being able to make a walk. You know, just the basic things of life you don't worry about anymore.
Arthro-7 has sold over 8 million bottles to consumers, and I get reports back from consumers and patients all the time showing the positive effects of taking Arthro-7, and a lot of the patients are continuing to take it even after their joint health has been restored as a daily joint nutrient.
I've recommended Arthro-7 to my brother and to his daughter, and they both have used it and feel the same way that I do. It's a miracle.
Other leading joint supplements attempt to cram numerous buzzword ingredients into their products. US Doctors Clinical simply took the best ingredients and combined them into one efficient and potent formula, providing their customers with the clinically proven doctor-formulated Arthro-7, a tried and true supplement to support an active lifestyle. US Doctors Clinical is dedicated to providing its customers top-of-the-line formulas that have been developed to withstand the rigors of human clinical trials.
Brad, can you please tell us about US Doctors Clinical? What's the story behind this company and what makes it so unique?
We are a company that's focused on trying to look at industry-specific issues, for example, joint care for Arthro-7. But we don't stop there. We go all the way down, we find the best raw materials. We bring together the best companies, we work with doctors, and then we work with manufacturers that are CGMP facilities. So when the raw materials are selected, we make sure they're tested by the vendor. We get them, our manufacturer, then we make them test again. They put together the formulation, and then we test the formulation. So what you see on a supplement facts panel on the back of a box, if you will, is exactly what's in the product. There's no surprises.
Is that what you do to assure that the product is safe and what the customer is receiving?
Absolutely. You're taking something and you're consuming it. It's very important that we make sure we protect each one of our customers. So we make sure all the testing is done so they're not surprised. They're going to get a product that does exactly what they want that product to do. And then we work with research institutes to make sure that the product really does exactly what we say it's going to do.
And John, why did you get involved with this?
Well, I basically had some problems with my body in the joints. And I took the standard over-the-counter and natural anti-inflammatories. Wound up having a very painful stomach ulcer as a result of it. And I thought there has to be a better way to take care of discomfort.
Right.
And so I started taking this US Doctors Clinical Arthro-7. I started feeling relief, no side effects at all. And then I began recommending it to my patients. And over several years, I have recommended it to thousands of patients, my own family, myself. And we haven't had the same type of side effect or adverse reaction that you would see in the normal, commonly used anti-inflammatories, which a lot of people go to first. You know, we can think of this particular product as a joint food. It basically helps restore the joint's comfort, mobility, and reduces stiffness in the joint.
And so, John, could you please speak about the importance of the studies on the product ingredients versus products that have been studied as formulated?
US Doctors Clinical is unique in the respect that it tests the whole product formula. And what we have found is that if you test just individual ingredients, you don't get the synergistic activity that you would see in this particular product, because we found that by putting these ingredients together, there's a synergistic action that works to benefit patients overall better than trying to do it just with one or two ingredients. Like if you eat a whole fruit or a vegetable, you get multiple benefits from it. If you try to extract one thing from it, you're going to miss out on a lot. By taking these formulas and putting them together in this synergistic fashion, we see a much better clinical improvement.
And Brad, could you please tell us about the product? How does the formula work and how do we use it? What should we expect?
Absolutely. We have so many people that tell us the successes they've had. I've been taking the product, I'm able to go out and work out, I'm able to go and run or bicycle again.
Why should someone choose Arthro-7?
Well, I think the first reason is that many people have taken it over the years, thousands of people. It has a very low to no adverse side effect profile, as opposed to some of the more common over-the-counter anti-inflammatories. The second thing is that the clinical studies show that this product, taken in its whole form, has shown to relieve a lot of the joint problems that we see in patients. And the third reason, basically, would be the fact that it doesn't contain any shellfish, so that it's safe for individuals who have shellfish allergies.
Right. If we're taking other supplements, can we use Arthro-7?
It's still important to check with your healthcare practitioner first before you take any medication or supplement. Because of the chronic medical condition, there may be something in there that you need to be aware of. But as far as my experience has been concerned with Arthro-7, I haven't had any patient reports of adverse reactions from taking it, and them taking other medications along with it.
Right. And what about side effects? Any of those?
Haven't had any reported side effects from taking Arthro-7, as opposed to the common over-the-counter OTC drugs that are anti-inflammatories. A lot of people have adverse reactions to those and side effects, and this one doesn't.
Brad, are there other supplements or foods that will help this product work better?
We are focused on overall health of our consumer. We want them to live the best lives that they can. So if you're eating a well-balanced meal, you're eating good superfoods, you're eating all the right things, then this is gonna make our product or any product work better for you. However, a good balanced diet, good exercise is gonna make Arthro-7 even a better product for you to take.
And John, are there any foods we should avoid while we're taking this?
There's no particular foods that would cause a conflict with taking Arthro-7. However, I recommend to my patients for the maximum benefit to take it with a full glass of water and follow the label instructions on the bottle.
Brad, where can we find Arthro-7?
We are currently sold online, we are sold through direct mail, and we're in every major retailer.
The U.S. Doctors Clinical products are formulated by physicians and naturopathic doctors who have lots of clinical experience and research experience to put together the most innovative health care products on the market today. Arthro-7 is a unique product that contains 7 powerful natural ingredients that have been put together to help joint mobility, decrease joint discomfort, and nourish joint cartilage. It has been clinically tested to improve joint function and has sold over 8 million bottles. And I get reports back from consumers and patients all the time showing the positive effects of taking Arthro-7. And a lot of the patients are continuing to take it even after their joint health has been restored as a daily joint nutrient. U.S. Doctors Clinical uses the finest premium ingredients that are sourced from all over the world to put together a integrated product that works as a whole formula, and that's how it's been clinically tested, as a whole formula, which makes U.S. Doctors products very unique in the industry. Arthro-7 is manufactured in a state-of-the-art facility that is FDA registered. This company has the highest levels of certification of any nutrient manufacturer in the United States, certified GMP, which is good manufacturing practices. A unique thing about U.S. Doctors Clinicals is that they are doctor formulated and doctor recommended. Years of experience and clinical research go into each of these products, and once the products are developed, then they are again clinically tested for their effectiveness. And this is one of the reasons why I recommend and take myself U.S. Doctors Clinical Arthro-7.
Well, lastly, Brad, what's on the horizon for U.S. Doctors Clinical?
This is the best part about this company, is I get to see what's kind of on the drawing boards and what we're working on. Our company is focused on making very specific formulations, making sure that we're meeting the needs of our consumer base. So you'll see things that range pretty much across every major issue that a consumer could possibly have. And then we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna have the best raw materials. We're gonna work with the leaders in the industry. We're gonna work with the best manufacturers. We are gonna take those formulations and we will test them to make sure that we are offering the best product so a consumer feels comfortable that he's taking the right thing.
Well, it sounds like U.S. Doctors Clinical has gone above and beyond when it comes to validating your joint health products. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. For Worldwide Business, I'm Kathy Ireland. Thank you for watching.